Hi everyone, it's really good to have you here. Today, I want to talk about something we don't often say out loud: midlife crisis in women, and how it connects to emotional needs, relationships, and what people call the office husband. This is not about blaming women, it's about understanding what's happening inside. Because sometimes, what we see on the outside, it is only a small part of a deeper story. A midlife crisis in women often happens between the late 30s and 50s. It's a time when many women begin to ask, who am I? Beyond being a wife, a mother, a provider. Did I forget myself along the way? What do I really want now? On the outside, everything may look fine: family, work, responsibilities. But inside, there may be exhaustion, emptiness, or feeling unseen. So, what causes this? Sometimes it's giving too much for too long, emotional neglect in the relationship, feeling unappreciated, losing a sense of identity, routine and lack of excitement, carrying emotional burdens alone, wanting to feel seen, heard, and valued again. These feelings don't come suddenly, they build over time. Now, to understand this more deeply, let's talk about the anima. The anima is the emotional and intuitive part within us, the part that desires connection, expression, and meaning. When this part is ignored, a woman may feel disconnected from herself. She may still function, but she no longer feels fulfilled. Now, coming back to midlife, many women have spent years being strong for others, holding everything together, putting themselves last. So, somewhere along the way, they lose touch with their own needs. Then midlife comes, and something begins to shift. There is a quiet voice inside saying, I need more. I need to feel alive again. This is where the office husband often comes in. He may be a colleague, a friend, someone who listens, someone who notices. He brings attention, emotional support, lightness, feeling understood, slight smile. And for a moment, she feels seen again. It may feel like love, but often it's not really about him. It's about how she feels when she is with him. That feeling is something she has been missing within herself. At the same time, her partner at home may feel different. He represents responsibility, routine, familiarity. So the mind creates a split. The partner becomes reality, the office husband becomes an emotional escape. But this creates pain, because emotional affairs can hurt just as much as physical ones. And the truth is, this does not solve the real problem. Because after some time, the excitement fades, and the same emptiness returns. Why? Because no one outside you can feel what is missing inside you. So, what is the real solution? It starts with coming back to yourself. A woman needs to ask, what do I feel? What have I ignored? What do I truly need? She needs to reconnect with herself, express her emotions honestly, communicate her needs clearly, create space for joy and rest, stop pouring from an empty cup, and if needed, seek support or guidance. This is where healing begins. When a woman reconnects with herself, she feels whole again. She no longer depends on outside validation to feel seen. She brings that fullness back into her relationship, not from lack, but from strength. So, in the end, a midlife crisis in women is not a weakness, it is a wake up call. An emotional affair is not the solution, it is a signal. Real healing comes from within, from losing yourself to finding yourself again, from emptiness to the connection, from confusion to clarity. In that journey, this is where true growth begins. Do you think emotional connection outside a relationship is harmless? or a sign that something deeper is missing? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for listening.